Hello friends, the suspension spring of my grandpa clock was broken. I couldn't get anything from India. Ones available are in Europe or in the US costing about $5-7. So I wanted to do it from scratch. Take a razor blade, split it into half, then carefully dull the edges so that they don't cut as I work on them. The thickness of the blade and also the suspension spring were almost similar, so no worries, I can go about this. I took a heavy duty scissor and then trimmed the razor blade slightly larger than what it takes to be the final spring. Go easy about it, don't have to measure it so close. Just be careful with the flying parts as you cut. So wear an eye protection, will be helpful. Now as you roughly cut them, now you can easily hold the blade and then finely trim it to the required dimension. A little this way, that way is enough, not a problem. And now I compare both the original spring and the blade I cut. Discard the scrap carefully, don't cut yourself. Then smoothen the edges so that they don't harm you anymore. The blade is so thin, you got to be careful. Now I tried to make the slot using my screwdriver bits. It was not easy. Flying things, be careful. Made couple of punches, but unfortunately, oops, this was broken. I had to throw it. Now I started from scratch with the second half I left. Did the same thing until I got the shape, and I am going to do the slot with a Dremel. So this is the trimmed blade and I am going to use the Dremel to create the slot. Wear your eye protection. Be careful. Go slow so that you don't pass over the edge, spoil the blade. Now it looks good. I just need to widen it a bit, which I did. So once it is done, I smoothened it with a 400 grit emery paper so that there is no sharp edge. Looks good. This end I made a small punch which I missed take the video. This is the original part of the clock where the suspension spring goes, and then it is bound together by a small piece which works like a circlip, which I have already assembled and then flattened it. Looks good. Now it goes into the clock. As I told you, the other side I put a small pin and glued it with a super glue. It's working now. Perfect. And I not only saved some amount, but I could keep the clock running. Thank you for watching.